Okay, there we go. All right, it says I'm live. So I think I'm live. Hi. I'm going to wait for people. I'm going to wait for chats. I think I'm live. This looks different than it used to. It says it's a Google Hangout. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Hi. Okay. Okay, you can see me. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, shoot, did I just screw it up? Now I lost it. Oh, there we are. Okay, so you can all see me. I can't see your chat, though, for some reason, and there seems to be a delay. This is very strange. Okay. So this is very strange. I guess you guys, okay. Can you hear me now? Like, give me a thumbs up if you can see me and hear me now. Or say hi.
So this is very strange. I guess you guys, okay.
Okay. I don't know what is going on. This is new. It's completely different than it used to be, and I don't know. It's very confusing. All right, I'm going to have two windows here, it looks like. This is very confusing. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this. Okay. All right. I guess I'll just carry on my merry way. I can't see your chat. I'm sorry. This is what I hate about live streams. Hey, there we go. All right, I almost had it. All right, we can do this. We can do this. Shoot. I'm trying to put two screens side by side because, oh, yay, I did it. Hi. All right. So now I'm synced with you guys. So hello, how are y'all doing today? Hi, Sandra. I see that Suzanne already did a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Suzanne. Hi, everybody. Oh my God, Rhonda, seriously, stop asking me, please, about a dog. Please delete her. It's just insensitive. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. I probably shouldn't have done this. But it's really insensitive to keep asking me about a dog. Hi, everyone. Okay. So, hi, Linda. Hi, Susie. Hi, Betty. Hi, Linda. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Johnny's Tin Creekside Cottage. Hola, ¿cómo está? Hola, Bill. Okay. How are you? So, hi. Yeah, I know Game of Thrones starts. Think one of my moderators, Linda. How many of you watch Game of Thrones? Say hi if you watch. Yes. Do you watch Game of Thrones? Do you guys watch Game of Thrones? I think so. There seems to be a little bit of a delay. This is very strange. Okay, so yeah. So there seems to be a delay. This is very, very strange. All right. Anyway, I'm just going to go on. I wanted to do this live stream tonight because for a couple of things. I'm out of travel videos, to be completely honest with you. And you know, it's been a rough 6 months, you know? I mean, losing Capone. I'm not feeling very well today. I don't know what's going on. I'm really, really tired. I've been in bed all day, but I didn't want to let you guys down, so I decided to go ahead and do this anyway. But anyway, I'm out of travel videos. Just been in the desert for 6 months, working and grieving and trying to heal myself. And not doing a lot of traveling. So, and also preparing for my next big adventure. So I'm full disclosure, I'm out of travel videos. I did shoot a video the last couple of days that I was hoping to get up for you tonight, but it's a nightmare as far as editing. And so I thought, why not? I knew I'd have to go live in the next couple of weeks anyway. And it's been a while since we've been live together. So, yeah, thank you, Mindy. I'm allowed to take a break. I know. I know. Boy. Thank you for that. And so, yeah. But I have a couple announcements, and I'm hoping, I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm going to disappoint you with my first announcement. I was originally going to make my big announcement about my next big adventure and my next big plans next Sunday. And then I realized next Sunday is Easter. And while I did a poll on the community tab, and while most of you would be here and would watch it anyway, there was like 33% of the people who answered the poll who wouldn't be here. And it's a holiday, and I understand it's a big holiday for a lot of my viewers, and I don't want to compete with Christ. You know, sorry if that was blasphemous or disrespectful to some of you. But I'm going to put it off a week. So I won't be making my big announcement now until the 28th. So Sunday the 28th, I will be doing the video about my big announcement, and it will be a video. It won't be a live stream, but it's going to be a premiere. So during the video, like we're chatting here, I will be able to chat with you while we watch the video together. And that's going to be fun. I'm really excited about that. And honestly, I have some ideas for how I want to shoot that video, and I haven't been able to implement those ideas. For one thing, I'm still in the desert. I want to get out of the desert. I think that's part of the reason I'm just blah today. I'm sick of the wind. I mean, literally, we've had like 20, 25 mile an hour winds or more for like forever, it seems. So I'm kind of getting sick of the wind. I'm kind of getting sick of the desert, but the weather is not cooperating with me. It's been too cold to head up north. It's still cold at night. And most Christians have a great sense of humor, Marianne says. And so I've been hoping to head up north, but the weather is just not agreeing. You know, living in an RV, we follow the weather. So that's the big news. I'm sorry, no, it's not tonight. I had originally said that I would do the announcement on the 21st, but since the 21st is Easter, I'm putting that announcement off to the 28th. I am sorry to disappoint some of you, but I'm here to answer any question except questions about what my next adventure is. I got to tell you, though, it's been really fun seeing you all guess. Yeah. I also want to take a minute to thank our moderators, Linda and Flower Child. I'm not sure if they're here yet. They were going to be here. And to welcome our new moderator, Ralph. Thank you all so much for being here. So that is, so that was the biggest announcement. Be here. Okay, be here on Sunday, the 28th, and I will reveal what's next in my RV life. I'm getting married. Maybe. Hi, Flower Child. She's here. Yay. Maybe I'm getting married. Who knows? You never know. You never know what's going to happen in this Vita Loca, right? And I also want to do a thank you to Judy Abernathy for the super chat. Thank you so much for the $19.99 super chat. I appreciate it. And shoot, now I lost you all. Oh no, show chat. And the other announcements. So I told you why I'm in the desert. And there we go. And welcome to my moderators. Okay, so now I'm just going to answer your questions. We have about 40 minutes. I'll answer your questions. So let me know what you want to know. I did ask patrons if they had any questions for today, and Ralph asked me about my refrigerator. He asked me if it was a 3-way refrigerator, and if so, why don't I run it on solar? And for those of you who don't know, a 3-way refrigerator in an RV means that you can either run it on propane, battery, or both. But my refrigerator, I think, right? But my refrigerator is only two-way. I have to have electricity. I have to have either battery or shore power to do the starter. I cannot run it without battery power. So I can't just run my refrigerator on solar. Wait, I know that doesn't make any sense. Okay, it has to have battery power or propane or 120. I can't propane 12 volt or 110. Ralph is helping me. Thank you, Ralph. So, yes, exactly. If it runs without 110, it needs both propane and 12 volt to run. So I think that answered your question. Does that make sense to everybody? Hi, Carol. Carol wonders if I'm backpacking in Thailand. I'm not going to say. Pajama Bottom Mama, backpacking Europe is my guess. I'm not going to say. Back to Alaska, Patricia says. Am I getting married? So everybody says that battery explanation made sense. What was the other question? I had one other. The other question I had from Bonnie on Patreon. Bonnie wanted to know how I managed all the hills on the Dalton Highway up to the Arctic Circle in Alaska. And while I answered this on Patreon, I thought I would answer just in case you want to know too, is there was only one real, I mean, it's pretty flat. It's the tundra. There weren't a lot of hills. The only hill was Adigan Pass, which is the tallest pass in Alaska that you can drive on. And I think it was like 4,000 feet. And, I drive in California, 7,000, 9,000 foot passes. So I don't really remember it being that bad. So as far as navigating hills on the Dalton Highway, that was like a non-issue. Really, it was more the rutted, terrible, potholed, terrible potholed road. So how do you get a real ID when being a nomad? That's Mr. Everything is Taken. I suggest you look at my how to become a Nevada resident video. It's too complicated to talk about here. And so I go ahead and check out that video. And where was it? Sierra Man traveling US. Is your fridge still working fine? Yeah, I love my refrigerator. Somebody said get an old refrigerator. There's nothing wrong with my refrigerator. It's brand new. I just got it when I got back to the United States in October because it died in Alaska. And so it's not even, October, 6 months old. It's running great. I love my refrigerator. And Rob M, the secret, Carolyn going to have a friendly party. Camo Dave does not know what the announcement is. A lot of people think they know, but how could he possibly know unless I told him? And I certainly wouldn't tell him. So Traveling Lion, do you use weather alert apps? If so, which ones? It's if this year's weather is a challenge to avoid the big storms. So Traveling Lion, I don't use any apps. I just watch the weather and plan accordingly. I use it's not an app. I use my laptop. I learned when I was supposed to hike Mount Shasta a couple years ago from one of the mountaineers that I was going to be hiking with, that most people who do stuff outdoors like Wonderground, Weather Underground. And that's usually my go-to site, especially because it has hour by hour forecast. And in many cases here, wind. And, I can tell like hour by hour, like what the wind is supposed to be. And so I can plan accordingly. But I usually just look online and look at the weather, try to plan where I'm going to go. Right now, a lot of the places I want to go are still freezing at night. Some of them are still getting snow. But I'm about done. I'm going to be leaving here in the next couple of days. I'm just ready to move on. And so again, Grandma Maris, I wouldn't trust anybody. I don't know. Actually, go ahead. Believe Camo Dave. It just kind of helps keep the excitement going, I guess. So questions? Rada asked if you have ever visited Turkey. No, I haven't. And it is on my, thank you for that, Flower Child. Actually, that helps, Flower Child. Thank you. No, I have not visited Turkey, and it is on my list. Actually, this morning I was laying in bed reading Eat, Pray, Love. Not that she went to Turkey. She went to India. I got to the India. I got through the first, actually, Italy. I've never been to Italy and Rome and all the places that she visited. And so because of your inspiration, Jean says, because of your inspiration, I bought a diesel pusher in Maryland and drove to Iowa last week. Thanks for showing I could do it. And I did, over 60. Congratulations, Jean. I'm proud of you. That's real. Rick Doyle. I'm going to be a traveling nun. That's hilarious. Have I been to Australia? No, I haven't. Cheap RV living. Bob, you're here? Thanks. Thanks for the recommendation on the weather app. Destination Open Road asks, how long is my RV? It's 24 feet. 24 feet and a half or something like that. Have I ever been to White Sands in New Mexico? Kathy asks. Yes, I have. Look for the video. I did a fun video on it. Any questions other than like trying to guess what my plans are? Okay, so I'm going to read you an email because I've been getting a lot of these lately. I'm going to read you an email and I'm going to answer this question because a lot of people write to me. This email is I'm going to read the email, but it's very similar to a lot of the other emails that I get. Hi, Carolyn. Trying to decide if I have the nerve to travel like you. I've lived from Maryland to California and have driven across the U.S. 8 times, but I always had a destination, a home to go to. I live in my family home in Ohio. Both parents have passed, not close to siblings. I have no children and feel I just stay here. I'll just get old and die. Anyway, Carolyn, that is where I'm at. I will take a year to get everything in order. I'm 69, but basically decent health. What do you think? So I also got an email recently from a man who's like, I have diabetes, I have heart problems, I have $1,600 a month. Do you think I should go live in an RV? And basically my response to anybody who writes to me and says, what do you think, is to watch my videos because I can't answer that question for you. And my response was, I don't know who you are. I don't know enough about you. I mean, I'm not going to be responsible to say, yeah, what the heck, go for it. And then you fall flat on your face. And maybe that's why people ask me, so that they have somebody to blame when it doesn't work out. But I think for anybody who is thinking about doing this lifestyle, and I've said it a million times in my videos, is to start small, go for a weekend, pack the car, go out on BLM land, see how it feels. And if you are really, really having a lot of reservations about it, then start small. Don't sell your house. Maybe just rent it out and go for a few months a year. But, I hope that you will be able to kind of watch my videos and others' videos and learn from us and be able to make decisions that are right for you. I try to show you the ins and outs and the good and the bad of RV life and show you all the challenges that you might face and even give you some of the philosophical and emotional and psychological things that you might have to deal with so that you can make those decisions for yourself. So does that help? All right. I saw some questions. Kat Van Du says, I don't have a question, but I do have a comment. Thank you for being very truthful with your experience. I've learned so much. I don't agree with all of your beliefs, but I do appreciate your candor. Thank you, Kat Van Du. And I appreciate you for being able to see others as complete and whole individuals rather than just be completely defined by their beliefs. So thank you. I appreciate that. Marianne asks, how did you find my RV? I've been looking for a few years and they are either falling apart. Again, I've done videos on this. I found it one just recently, I think a 5-minute video. I found it on Craigslist. Flower Child, Navy Ground Traveler asks if you use gas cards, like if gas is cheap in one place, then buy a few gas cards for when you travel to an expensive local. No, I don't. I just, no. You know, no. I just go to whatever gas station is convenient, to be honest with you. And ever get tired of being on the road? Gone retired? Never. Never. I was just talking to a friend the other day, and I've been 3 years on the road now, and I can't imagine living a stationary life. I just can't. I'm getting bored. I was just telling someone the other day, I'm bored being in the desert. I want to move. I'm getting really, really antsy to move. And after 3 years on the road, I mean, that's the beauty. I'm bored. It's like, okay, that just means I need to go somewhere else, you know? So I never get sick of life on the road. How can you get sick of life on the road when you can find a beautiful, amazing location wherever, basically almost wherever you want, and just hang out for 2 weeks and do whatever you want? Well, yeah. So yeah, no, I'm not sick of the road yet. I don't know. Carol, I'm about to hit 100,000 subs. Yeah, I need your help though. My growth, I don't know, okay, let's talk about this. I'm not saying that there's a huge conspiracy, and I'm not saying that it's directly related, but it seems to me that since I did the video about the death threat and about calling out YouTube for not doing anything, my growth has completely stalled. I was growing 100 subs a day, 200 subs a day, and now I'm lucky. Seriously, there were a few like weeks after that video about the death threat and calling out YouTube, I wasn't even getting 50 subs a day. Not saying it's related. I'm just saying that it's very strange that since I started talking about bullying and harassment online and the fact that YouTube is doing nothing about it, my channel just has completely come to a screeching halt. It makes no sense. I've never seen this kind of slow growth. So if you can help me by sharing my videos on your Facebook page and stuff like that, I'm like, I want to get to 100,000, and it's just like a slow crawl there. So Futuristic Bear asks, what is the hardest part of RV life? The fact that I still have to work. Oh, you know, it's not RV life, but traveling, but the life, yeah. Traveling and making videos is very challenging. You know how like you go on vacation and you travel for like 2 weeks and you go and you're traveling and you're driving and you're sightseeing, and then you come home and you're like, wow, I need a vacation from my vacation. Well, because I travel, I make my work is my travel. It feels like double. That's the hardest part, honestly. And I'm not complaining. Again, I love my job. I'm very, very fortunate to be able to get to do what I do. But I think that's a lot harder than I thought it would be. Like I said, I don't have any travel videos now because I've just been resting, and well, not really. I mean, just resting from traveling. I've been really just kind of staying in one place and traveling. So the traveling, I guess, could be kind of hard, but I enjoyed it. The last 3 years, I've done 47,000 miles, but maybe that's why I'm so tired now. I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh, I've been traveling for 3 years straight. Maybe the weather. you know, you're kind of really more exposed to the elements. When the wind is gusting at 50 miles an hour outside, you really feel it. And you're living in a smaller space. So if the weather is bad, you might feel kind of trapped. Are you still there? Yeah. So hope that answered your question. All right. Diana asks, Carolyn, do you have siblings, parents living? My parents have died. My siblings think I'm crazy. I have my RV and ready to go. Just need to work until Medicare 1 year. That's Diana. I think that if your siblings think you're crazy, it's your life. I think you should do what you want to do. I've said before that I'm not close to my family at all. And in fact, like, don't even, yeah. So I didn't have that problem. Nobody to call me crazy. All right. Johnny asked, I've been trying to grow my channel. And I guess they thought that was too promotional. Johnny said, how did you grow your channel? How do I get some ground? You can look for my book on Amazon. I laid out my entire marketing strategy for how I grew my channel. It's called How I Got 40,000 subscribers, How I Got 20,000 subscribers in 40 days. And I explain everything, my entire marketing strategy. For those of you who don't know, I'm a marketer by trade. And I tell you everything that you need to know to start and grow a YouTube channel in that marketing guide. So go ahead and check it out on Amazon. Sandy, what is my choice of roadside assistance? Again, I've done several videos on this. Go ahead and check out the one about Spot, Save Our Vehicle, and I also have Good Sam. So I've got them both right now. Do you have a favorite place that makes you happy? Regina asks, where you find yourself returning to? Not yet, really, because I've been traveling so much for 3 years, just seeing everything I want to see. There are a couple places, and I'm not going to tell you where, that I do love to go. And actually, one of those places I've been trying to get to, but the weather's not cooperating. So not quite yet. And yeah, not quite yet. But I will eventually. I mean, the longer I'm on the road, you know, I'm going to be going back to familiar places, I'm sure. And Regina, no, traveling, Sierra, traveling US. Do I use paper maps? Nope, never. Johnny says, oh, he didn't even know about the book. Yes, go ahead and check it out on Amazon. Ralph says, Outdoor Zen asks, do you find yourself hampered by not having a toad? Yeah, that's a good question. You know, I think about it more and more. Yeah, I do. Especially in some of the smaller cities, you know, like I'm thinking like east of the Mississippi or some of the more crowded cities, you know, it's not fun sightseeing in an RV in a city. And so I do think about that more. The longer I'm on the road, I'm thinking about it more and more, that it would be nice to have a towed, maybe even a smaller vehicle. You know, I'm camped with a friend who has a van, and she did a beautiful job on the build out. And so I'm still kind of like going back to maybe someday I'll get a van. So yeah, actually I am. I think because I've been on the road 3 years now, and I've kind of like been there, done that with the whole like being remote, being by myself, living on public lands. Now it's like, okay, you know, I've visited some amazing places, and now, and also for videos, it would be more interesting for you guys if I could go into towns and do more sightseeing and do more kind of sightseeing videos. And so there may be a toad in my future. We'll see. We'll see. A toad, Cheryl, is a vehicle that you tow. Good question, Outdoor Zen. Thank you. Any other questions? Let me see. Flower Child. Deborah Norman says, come back to Kentucky. That's so funny that you say that, Deborah. I was just talking to my friend yesterday. I'm actually camped with a friend, a girlfriend. It's nice to have like girl time. I haven't had like real girl time in a long time. Well, other than at the WRTR with the wonderful group I camped with. But I loved Kentucky so much. And I do look forward to going back. And Kentucky and West Virginia, for some reason, have a real special spot in my heart. And so I do look forward to going back someday. Rada says, have you thought of hiring an assistant to help put out videos and plan your adventures, freeing up creative time for you? Yeah, I think about it a lot, Rada. And we need to help my channel grow so that I can afford it. That's where I'm at. You know, yeah, I anybody who's ever run a small business knows how much work it is, and I would love to have some help. And I really am at the point where it would be wonderful. I had an assistant when I had my marketing company, and it really does help to delegate. And I'm just not there yet with my revenue on YouTube. I don't know what's going on. I'll share this with you. I know many of you kind of keep up with what's going on YouTube. My revenue is actually going down. I don't explain it. I don't. YouTube and their algorithms, my revenue, I'm growing and my revenue is going down. Explain that. I don't know. So, yeah. So I'm thinking just, you know, I'm thinking about a lot of things about the future of where this is going to go. So, Cindy says, because of my video, she had her husband get a spot because he's a long distance bike rider. He goes all over the world. That's great. Yeah, I love my spot. Angie says there's a big storm coming through with lots of nomads here in Walmart parking lot and carts blowing. Yeah, the wind has been insane. All right. Ralph's Toad. All right. I'm looking for questions from my moderators because they're easier to read. And let me see. Michael Simon asks, do you have a set plan where you're going to, or just put it in drive and go? Like short term, oftentimes I just put it in drive and go. Longer term, I usually have a, you know, like I'm on my way somewhere. So it kind of depends. How's Rhodey? I just heard from her on Patreon. She seems to be doing very well, Phil. Oh, hey, Phil. Oh, never mind. I was going to ask you something, but maybe I'll just email you. All righty. Do I ever feel alone? SV, do I ever feel alone, afraid? Alone, yes, especially since Capone passed. I've had some very, very rough, low days. And afraid, no, not so much. The first year, you know, when I did videos on the times when, you know, trucks showed up in the middle of the night, and you know, I made the videos about those instances because my mind really was just kind of going crazy. But I, you know, never, oh, and the Highway of Tears, even that though, I wasn't scared until after the fact. So I often say I have almost an unhealthy absence of fear. And I think that that is very true. I don't get scared a lot. And I'm in an RV. If I do get scared, I can just drive away. Cosmic Fixer, great question. Do I have any? And Phil's gonna love this. Phil, I think I've told you the story. Have you heard the story? Do you have any fun paranormal experiences to share from your travels? Yeah, actually, I shared this in another live stream. I thought I saw Bigfoot in Alaska. Did I tell you the whole story? You guys can let me know. Have I told you the whole story? I came out of my rig. Okay, before I forget, Flower Child, say the name of my book. Me? Are you talking to me? Because you spelled my name wrong. You know how to spell my name. Are you talking to me? My book is How I Got 20,000 Subscribers in 40 Days on Amazon. Carolyn Higgins. How I Got 20,000 Subscribers in 40 Days. All right. So I was camped in a very, very remote area. Okay. Yeah. So y'all want to hear my Bigfoot story? Okay. So this is crazy. Like, I have never been like, I want to believe, or no, I don't want to believe. I haven't ruled out the possibility of there being Bigfoot or UFOs. I mean, I think there's a lot in this planet that we haven't figured out yet. You know, I mean, they're still discovering all kinds of species from all over the place. So, something just came up on my email and told me to lose my train of thought. So anyway, I was parked in a very remote area, a couple hours, I think, out of Valdez, and it was early morning, and it was like 5 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't sleep in Alaska because it was sunlight like all the time. And even with my cave up, I couldn't sleep. So it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. And I was in like this overgrown gravel pit, or it was like an old landing strip or something. It was very flat. There was a lot of gravel. There was actually another rig out there. They had pulled in late after me, but they were way further down. And so it was 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. I had gotten up and I was like, I can't sleep. So I'm just going to go, drive out of here. I was on my way to Valdez. I let Capone out. There was nobody around. And so I let Capone out and was about ready to bring him back in. We were out there together. And I think I went inside just to grab my coffee, and Capone was like right outside the rig. And so I was inside and I yelled for Capone. And as I reached for the door, I looked up, and not even 50 yards away, going down a hill, was this head to toe black figure. And I think about it now, with a long arm swinging. And I called Capone. As I grabbed the door and called Capone, it paused for like a split second. And I was like, I remember my first thought being, why is there a guy over there dressed in a Bigfoot suit? And then like that, he was gone. And I was like, holy shit, what was that? Oh my God. So I got Capone inside. I ran in, got the video camera, ran over. I looked for footprints, didn't see any. I went looking down the hill to see. I actually had the video camera, but I was like, and I think I had the video camera on, but I was like, I can't share this. People will think I'm nuts. And then later I went for a walk through the woods looking for anything, because I was like, this is, and like for days or weeks, I kept thinking, why? That was like the craziest thing. What could it have been? And like, of all of like the Bigfoot hoaxes or whatever they are, why would I get to see Bigfoot? And what they have been? And I'm still don't, like after a while, put it out of your mind. What could it have been at 5:30 in the morning? There was another house or anything around for 10, 15, 20 miles. The only other vehicle near me was behind me, and that, and this figure, whatever it was, head to toe. I don't know. Don't know. Oh, are you there? Okay, are you guys? Hello. Let me know back. I'll keep talking. You there? Looks like guy. Priola from Pat and Daisy in Washington. Thank you for the super chat. I feel like I have forgotten a couple. And I can't see them now. All right? Are y'all back? Okay, you're back. See, you mentioned Bigfoot and get booted off the internet. I know, right? Okay, I'm here. So you guys, I'm back. Audio is back. Sound is back. There you are. Yeah, I tried. My internet connection, I guess, isn't as great as I thought it was. We cannot see you, but we can hear you. Oh, all right. Hold on. If I stop it, I don't think I can restart it. I don't know what to do. Oh, shoot. No video. Agonia says, welcome to the Sasquatch Sighting Club with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. No image, no image. Video is down. Okay, so nobody can see me? Oh, somebody's got video. I see you. Yay, I'm back. Hi. Thank you for the super chats. Wow, going down in video helps the super chats. That'll go towards my budget for hiring an assistant. I'm back. Okay, great. I'm back. So, yeah, is that a crazy Bigfoot story or what? Isn't that kind of crazy? Crazy, super. Okay, and I've got 786 people watching and only 2 thumbs up. So hold on a second. I need to secure my door and give me some thumbs up, people. 271 thumbs up. Okay, I'm back. Okay. All right. So, what is the money amount postings? Those are super chats, I think. I don't know. You can click on super chat, I think, and I disappeared again. Thank you for the $10.99. I don't understand. It says $1.99 and 10. Tiny House Cabin Homesteader. Thank you so much. Oh, Game of Thrones. Yeah, right. 352 thumbs up. Oh, thank you. All right. Well, I was going to end at 6:15 anyway, so I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off. It has been a nice chat. I hope you enjoyed the Bigfoot story. And all right. I'll do, since we had the downtime, I'll do 10 more minutes, okay? Since all that downtime happened, because I feel like or 5 more minutes. Are you guys ready to go? I know it is going super fast. Oh, you guys are ready to go. So all right. So I'm gonna go. You guys sound like you're ready to go. Oh yeah, Game of Thrones. A lot of people are doing Game of Thrones. My internet connection is slow. So I'm gonna go. Remember to tune in on Sunday for my next. Keep guessing. It's kind of fun to see you guess. Remember, nobody knows me and and but you will be happy, surprised, and maybe I never know. All right. One other thing I just want to announce is that for the next 2 weeks only, anybody who joins Patreon at any level gets a free video message from me, a welcome video message from me. And after May 1st, that's only going to be available at $15 and higher. So if you want to get I've done about 10, I think. I think I've done about 10 live or 10 video welcome 10 welcome videos for new patrons so far the last couple weeks, and it's been a lot of fun and people are really enjoying them. So if you want to join Patreon, if you've been thinking about it, if you're on the fence, now is the time to do it, because everybody who joins before May 1st will get a welcome video from me. After that, it'll just be for $15 and higher. And I want to thank everybody who is a patron, and I want to thank everybody who is not a patron, who watches my videos, shares my videos, helped me get here to almost 100,000 subscribers. I'll see you all soon. So See you all soon. So much. See you soon. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind. Mwah. Bye. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Flower Child. I appreciate your help so much. I couldn't do this without you. So thank you. Bye.